On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Replicate.
To make an exact copy of something, to repeat a process or experiment to confirm the results.
Examples:
Replicate the cell. Replicate data. The experiment was replicated several times to ensure accuracy.
Watermark.
A visible or invisible design or pattern that is embedded into paper or other surfaces and is used to prevent counterfeiting or illegal copying.
Examples:
Copyright watermark. Watermark logo. The watermark on the document ensured that it could not be forged or duplicated without permission.
Hemophilia.
A genetic disorder in which the ability of the blood to clot is severely reduced, resulting in excessive bleeding and bruising.
Examples:
Hemophilia treatment. Hemophilia diagnosis. He inherited hemophilia from his mother and suffers from frequent bleeding.
Mycoplasma.
A genus of bacteria that lack a cell wall and can cause respiratory and genital infections in humans and animals.
Examples:
Mycoplasma infection. Mycoplasma pneumonia. The research team developed a new diagnostic tool to detect mycoplasma presence in clinical samples rapidly.
Genital.
Of or relating to the external and internal reproductive organs.
Examples:
Genital bleeding. Pain in the genital area. The genital organs of the human body are necessary for reproduction.
Synthesize.
To combine a substance to make a more complex product or compound.
Examples:
Synthesize molecules. Synthesize information. The spider has the ability to synthesize multiple different silk proteins.
Blacksmith.
A smith who forges and shapes iron with a hammer and anvil.
Examples:
Blacksmith welding. Blacksmith's shop. The blacksmith shaped a horseshoe on his anvil.
Bacteriophage.
Also phage, a virus that infects and destroys bacteria.
Examples:
DNA-containing bacteriophage. Bacteriophage infection. Scientists are studying the use of bacteriophages to combat bacterial infections.
Coli.
A bacterium of the genus Escherichia that is commonly found in the human gut and is used as a model organism in molecular biology and biochemistry.
Examples:
E. coli bacteria strain. Coli cells. The study of Escherichia coli has led to important advancements in areas such as antibiotic resistance, gut microbiome, and synthetic biology.
Phi.
The 21st letter of the Greek alphabet, phi, used in mathematics and sciences to represent various concepts such as the golden ratio, magnetic flux, and phase angle.
Examples:
Golden phi ratio, phi coefficient. The mathematician explained the significance of phi in the sequence of Fibonacci numbers.
Nucleus.
An enzyme that breaks down nucleic acids such as DNA and RNA into smaller fragments by breaking the bonds between nucleotides.
Examples:
Restriction nuclease, DNA nuclease. The nuclease enzyme is important for DNA replication and repair.
Chew.
To crush or grind something, especially food, with the teeth and then swallow it.
Examples:
Chew each word. Chew a stick of gum. My dog loves to chew on bones.
Eukaryotic.
Organisms whose cell nuclei are surrounded by a nuclear envelope.
Examples:
Eukaryotic algae. Eukaryotic genome. Mitochondria exist in every eukaryotic cell.
Overconfidence.
Excessive trust or faith in one's abilities, judgments, or decisions, often leading to mistaken assumptions or risky behavior.
Examples:
Overconfidence bias. False overconfidence. The students' overconfidence in their writing abilities caused them not to bother to proofread their essay, resulting in a poor grades.
Tenet.
One of the fundamental ideas or beliefs upon which a theory or broader group of views is founded.
Examples:
Basic tenets. A fundamental tenet of Judaism. This section explains a central tenet of economics.
Pitfall.
A hidden or unsuspected danger or difficulty, a trap or snare.
Examples:
Potential pitfall. Pitfall to be avoided. One of the biggest pitfalls of starting a new business is underestimating the costs.
Contaminate.
To make something impure, unclean, or poisonous by contact or mixture.
Examples:
Contaminate with a disease. Contaminate his ego. We strive not to contaminate the environment when demolishing petroleum plants.
Writ.
A written legal order or command.
Examples:
A writ of summons. Issue a writ. He was served with a writ of eviction, giving him the notice to vacate the property.
Codon.
A sequence of 3 nitrogenous bases in a DNA or RNA molecule that specifies a particular amino acid or a start or stop signal in protein synthesis.
Examples:
Codon base. Codon sequence. Scientists have found that codon usage can vary among different species and even between different tissues within the same organism.
Punctuate.
To insert punctuation marks, equals, comma, period, colon, etc., in the text, to interrupt periodically.
Examples:
punctuate a sentence, punctuate his talk. Strikes had also punctuated the preceding weeks.
Numb.
Unable to feel physical sensation and movement, not showing human feeling or sensitivity.
Examples:
numb with cold, a numb mind. My left arm became numb.
Decode.
To convert something, such as a message or piece of information, from a specific form into one that you can understand.
Examples:
decode a message, ability to decode the differences. The software could decode the encrypted data and reveal the hidden information.
Recreate.
To make something that existed previously happen or appear to exist again.
Examples:
recreate a single country. Recreate the feeling of the 1920s. She recreated the atmosphere of the pre-war age with her stage setting.
Envelope.
To surround and cover completely, to encase.
Examples:
envelop the whole world. Envelop her in a bear hug. The fog enveloped the city, making it difficult to see. Classify. To categorize or group something according to a system or set of criteria. To assign something to a particular class or category based on its characteristics or properties. Examples: classify images. Classify emails into folders. I need to classify these documents for the upcoming audit. Layman. A person who is not a professional or expert in a particular field, typically referring to someone who lacks specialized knowledge or training in a specific subject. Examples: layman perspective. Layman's language. The doctor explained the procedure to me in layman's terms so I could understand it. Ventral. Relating to or situated on or toward the belly or underside of an animal or organ, opposite of dorsal. Examples: ventral fin. Ventral hernia. The ventral side of the fish was beautifully colored. Shorten. To make something shorter in length, duration, or extent, to reduce the length of something, to make something briefer or more concise. Examples: shorten the deadline. Shorten the sentence. I want to shorten my haircut before the summer heat arrives. Rhinovirus. The most common viral infectious agent in humans, and is the predominant cause of the common cold.
Examples:
Rhinovirus cold. A rhinovirus in a host. About half of all asthma attacks are thought to be caused by rhinovirus infection.
Gulf.
A large ocean inlet or deep bay that is partially enclosed by land.
Examples:
Gulf War. Gulf Stream. The Gulf of Mexico is a body of water in the southern United States.
Algae.
A simple plant that grows in or near water and lacks typical leaves and roots.
Examples:
Algae biofuel. Blue algae. Algae has jammed the inlet to the water turbine.
Hydrocarbon.
An organic compound consisting entirely of hydrogen and carbon.
Examples:
Hydrocarbon production. Hydrocarbon molecules in crude oil. Burning hydrocarbons releases water vapor and carbon dioxide.
Refinery.
A facility that is used to process, purify, and refine raw materials such as oil or metal into a more useful or valuable form.
Examples:
Hydrogen refinery. Refinery operations. The oil refinery was shut down due to safety concerns after a major accident.